snare in your headphones.
Oh, you can't be on punishment today.
They can't be on punishment. You know why you can't be on punishment today?
Tell me.
It's your birthday. Hey, happy birthday, player.
We need that right leg shrivel up in here.
I thought you were gonna have your little homegirl come pop out the cake.
You know what?
All right, never mind.
I'm over here, dog.
Not today.
Take those, see if they work. There's somebody done moved. I pulled it up because you 6'12", bro.
It's like to get low.
Oh my God.
Oh.
What's that? Never mind. Nope, not today. You ain't gonna catch me up in no BS. Nope, that's how rumors get started.
Okay.
Yep, breaking news. What's up, everybody? So we kicking it today right now. Reec Radio Show live. We having a little bit of audio issue according to Facebook Live. We apologize, guys. We're gonna get that worked out for you in a second. We do have some great things lined up for you today. A lot happened in entertainment buzz. The homie Trey Songz got into a little bit of situation.
Yes, he did. Why?
Juicy's going to cover that shortly, very shortly. We had some crazy stuff going on in the world of sports. We got a bear and a wingman. We're going to talk about that. Yep, we definitely going to talk about that, man. And we got some new music that we're going to be debuting today. So y'all get ready for all that and more. But first and foremost, without further ado, we got Miss Debuted herself, Lil Women's of Atlanta's executive producer and TV stars on, Miss Juicy Baby.
Gossiping.
I got news.
They always got the top news when I want to hear it.
Music news. Okay, that is some entertainment.
You're tuned in to the Entertainment Buzz with Miss Juicy Baby.
Miss Juicy Baby.
There she is.
That's right, your one and only favorite girlfriend, Miss Juicy Baby. And because I got a lot of entertainment buzz, I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right on in. As I always say, if you was up under a rock over the week and the weekend, you missed the very highly anticipated premiere of Little Women Atlanta on Friday. And I must say, I am very happy with the response and everything that we were getting from everyone. So, and everything that you would think that you would be worried about just didn't happen. So it was a very good weekend, a very good, I thought, a very good premiere.
I did too. It was good to hang out with you, and Bevie slid through, and then you had a beer with you. And
yeah,
it was
a beer
crazy.
came out.
She raw, bro.
Raw and uncut.
She raw and uncensored now.
Yes. Well, but we had a great time.
We did. Yes, we did.
And so you, as you guys can see, that is the beginning. That wasn't the season 6 will start this Friday, guys. That was the premiere. So that was the kickoff special.
Yeah, y'all teased the hell out your boy.
Yeah. That was a kickoff special, so to kind of let y'all know what all we've been going on with us between season 1 and season 5.
Yeah.
So just from seeing that and seeing the trailer for season 6, you know it's going to be a very, very powerful season. It was very heartfelt, and we had a lot of sad moments, a lot of happy moments, and all the above. So
a lot of fighting and lit moments.
Of course, because we went over all the previous seasons, season 1 through season 5.
Yeah.
And then now, even from that, now you can see why I am known as the Queen of Atlanta.
Absolutely. This Juicy Baby.
Yeah, well, in other entertainment buzz, let's go ahead and break it down. I don't know if I want to be messy or happy right now. Well, let me go ahead and be happy. Let's talk about Jamie Foxx.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Jamie Foxx was blown away by the chance to voice the first black lead character in Pixar's story history with a new film, Soul.
Yes.
So I'm super excited about it. Once again, I will say my saying, if you up under a rock and don't know who the hell Jamie Foxx is, if y'all wasn't familiar with him, Foxx started on the sketch comedy show. What?
And Live
in Color.
You can do what you want. All right, my bad. Had a moment.
Well, now as U.S. Today, so the future of movies is where it is now. And they asked Jamie Foxx, what does it mean to you to release an upcoming, uplifting movie like Soul right now? Jamie was like, I think we need it. In the world that we got going on right now, we really need it. I just looked at the world and how 2020 has been with us on high anxiety. A year ago of lots of uncertainty, a year of lots of displaced anger. We needed something like this.
We did.
And the minute you say Disney, you think of the ears.
Yep. Now you're going to be thinking of a fox instead of a mouse.
Okay.
You did.
Well, other news that he spread it for us to let us know that his daughter, Connie, is also on a Disney film starring this month.
But keep it in the family, bro. I ain't mad at that at all.
Keeping it all in the family. Now in entertainment breakout news.
Talk to him.
Your boy Trey Songz.
Trigger Trey had some issues, I heard.
Baby, he had some major issues over the weekend. He was arrested for assaulting a police officer during KC Chiefs game, Kansas City Chiefs game.
What?
So when they arrested him, what did he say, Reece?
Well, we have audio from Trey Songz. Let me turn this down a little bit. They said when the cops had picked up Trey Songz, he said this. Which one of y'all?
Well, the reason why he was arrested for trespassing, resisting arrest, and assaulting a police officer, according to the report.
Well, where was he trespassing? We had the video up on our Instagram and Facebook pages at Reec Radio. It looked like he was just sitting down, and the cops had came up to him and started grabbing him up. So he grabbed him back, and as they started to move away, he was like, which one of y'all?
Well, if y'all didn't know, you know, he was already up under fire as of last month. Yep. Trey Songz came up under fire, up under investigation because of a performance that he's supposed to be doing in Ohio. It was over 500 people that was there and attending at the nightclub. And because it was so many people during COVID and wasn't practicing the safe the social distances, and so they gave the club a fine. Yeah. But of course, it was Trey Songz' event. So of course they, I'm not gonna say they blamed it on him, but they want to investigate it.
You know how it goes. It's like when you got the name, they gonna use that name. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. Now, in other news, I know it's a little bit about sports, but I just want to go ahead and let everybody know. We want to call out the prayer warriors for none other than a ex-Dallas Cowboy, NFL legend. Yeah. Troy Aikman. He was diagnosed with cancer while still playing with the Cowboys.
Wow. Nobody knew that. Yeah, I mean, people close to him and the organization knew. I know you close to the organization, so you knew. But a lot of us did not know that news.
Well, what they did, they kept it very quiet, nearly for 2 decades. You know, because he's been gone for a minute now. Yeah. Well, after a dozen of years in the NFL and 3 Super Bowl titles, former Dallas Cowboy quarterback, current Fox broadcaster Troy Aikman retired following the 2000 season due to health reasons. Despite some of the reports back then left people thinking that he was leaving because of suffering from too many concussions. Yeah. But that's not the reason. So we just want to lift him up in prayers and hope and pray that he take care of himself and stay healthy out there. My last entertainment buzz, I'm trying to get it all in because of the world, it was a whole weekend, and y'all know I be in these streets, so I got to keep y'all up to date.
Look at JP, look, every time you say you be in the street, he be looking like, what streets is these, Juicy?
Well, I just want y'all to know about y'all IRS stimulus money. It comes with some repercussions for all of y'all trying to be happy because y'all got all that money, all $600. Why, when, and how you need to return your stimulus money to the IRS?
What you mean?
You heard what I said. As many as 160 million Americans qualified for the second stimulus check, according to the U.S. Treasury. But now they're going to have to give it back. With the first round of relief payments last year, the IRS said they mistakenly sent the stimulus check to ineligible people. The list of reasons why you need to send some of the money back. You received a check for someone who was dead. You don't have a social security number.
I don't know what sound effect to play after this, so I'm just gonna get a laser.
You're considered a non-resident alien without a U.S. citizen spouse.
Baby, you gotta send yours back.
You're a non.
Okay.
You don't have a social security number.
So how did you get your address if you don't have a social?
You're a non-citizen who files federal taxes. Your adjusted gross income exceeds the limit, for example, $87,000 for a single taxpayer.
Juicy.
Well, I didn't get no
Send
money.
yours back.
I never did get nothing, so he can't get nothing. And you claimed as a dependent on someone else's taxes. So make sure y'all send that money back, or they gonna come after you, because they know where y'all stay at.
Man, y'all tripping, man. Go on and cash app them back, man. Go on and send them money
Well,
back.
that is the entertainment buzz, guys.
Thank you, Miss Juicy Baby, for that wonderful entertainment buzz. We appreciate you as always. Listen, y'all, we're going to go to a quick break, and we're coming right back at you live in full effect. You know why we're going to do that? Is because we have a story in the form of a question of the day. Would you be okay with your boyfriend or girlfriend doing the same sex intimate scene that they were booked for a movie, film, or television role? Yes, Juicy Face explains it all. We'll be right back right here on Reec Radio. Do not move, baby.
on Reec Radio. You know who you with.
Hey, man, you know what it is. You know who you with. You know what we about to do, man. We about to get into our next half of the show right here. We're going to kick this thing off with a question of the day. But before that, and the question of the day is something that we absolutely... See, trying to fix Josh headphones. We done messed Juicy up.
Yeah, I'm okay now.
Now you good now?
You almost been in trouble.
Birthday boy over here messing everything up. All right, man, listen, the question of the day, and we want you guys to chime in a few. Would you be okay with your boyfriend or girlfriend doing the same sex scene in a movie role? All right, so we're going to talk about that in a second. But first, I got to learn a little Spanglish.
Spanglish 101 with Reec and Bevie.
Oh, Cardi? Okay, Cardi.
That is Spanish.
Right, that is Spanish. That is Spanish. Well, you say bueno is okay, right? No, bien.
Bien.
Bien. Bien.
Está bien. Yes. Está bien.
What the hell is going on right here?
She says she likes
Nah, I'm talking about this guy right here.
It's
Oh, my bad. I was going to.
And I'm percolating. Man, doing a
percolating on his birthday.
salsa. Call him Southside salsa.
Clay cool.
All right, what we got, Bevie?
So, your word today is nació.
Oh, yeah. When I go to Taco Bell, I get extra cheese on my nachos. That's right, baby. Pay my correct bills. That's got to be it.
I do 2 Reecs, but that's not it.
All right, give me a sentence.
On January 25th, nació JP.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh.
On January 25th, it's not your JP. We celebrate JP. It's his birthday.
He was born.
He was
Nació
born. Okay, yeah, there we go. Hey. I did get it right.
How you got it
We
right?
celebrate him because he was born.
Okay, whatever.
But the nachos was wrong. I thought
That's what I'm talking about. That was
that's how
wrong.
you pronounce it correctly. Nachos. With extra jalapenos.
All that.
That's what's up. Appreciate you, baby, for that Spanglish 101 right there. As always, you come through in the clutch for us. All right, man. Time is now, baby. Time for our question of the day.
It's time.
It's the question of the day with Reec.
So we've seen in Hollywood a bunch of times where you have people that are married, but they still act or actress, and they have sex scenes, right?
Yeah.
But what happens when your partner has a same sex scene? Would you be okay with that? So let's say like the homie on The Shy, he had a sex scene with a transgender person who identifies herself as a woman but still has man parts, but he has a girlfriend
Or
at home.
Cynthia's ex,
Yeah, that too.
Leon.
I love how you be so messy.
Oh. Oh, I did. It was messy. Oh, I'm sorry, Cynthia.
Hey, shout out to Juicy with the quick, sneaky messiness. So what happens, would you be okay with that if, we can go around the table. We can also take calls at 678-361-3294. You guys let us know. Would you be okay with your partner being in the same sex scene in the movies? So
Same
basically
gender.
get it. Same gender sex scene or intimacy where they kissing hard.
I think that's a double standard question. I know I would not be okay with it. I'm just like, hey.
Would you be okay with him being in a regular, I don't know, regular, traditional sex scene? That's the word. Trying not to catch cancel today.
I mean, now that's okay. That's okay for a traditional sex scene. If you're an actor or actress, yes, that's fine for my partner to do that. But the same sex, no.
Yeah, I feel you. That it's just.
And I
something
think
about
it's a double standard because I feel like it's okay for a woman, but not a man.
Wait a minute. So
What?
like, if a man has a wife and then or a girlfriend and she's in a lesbian scene.
What's wrong with that?
Not a damn thing. I'm just asking. I was just asking.
I'm just saying, but for a man, no.
Yeah, I
I
would.
told you I think it's double standard.
Yeah, this is definitely double standard.
I'm trying like, baby, what you think? You know, you a woman.
I just enjoy
Keisha Johnson said, hell no, gay is gay and the money means nothing. Anna Marie says, ha ha ha. I would love for you ladies to call in. You guys can call in and chime in on this situation.
I want to know
That
what
was a comment.
Hey, nah, bro. Let them keep texting in. I want to watch you all.
Watch me read these comments. Go ahead, baby. What you think about this? So if you had a dude and he was in the same sex,
If she had a dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I had a
she had a
dude
dude.
in my dreams, yeah. Well, I don't know. This is kind of like hard because
That's what he said. My bad.
I guess it's kind of like hypocritical because like if it's like a girl and a girl, I would be okay. But if it was a guy with a guy, I probably wouldn't. I don't know why. Like I
There's
just
something about it that makes you feel uncomfortable. Which is okay. Listen, we're going to do this here, and I'm going to say this because I'm tired of people trying to cancel people for having an opinion. Just because something makes you uncomfortable doesn't make you phobic of it. All right? Like, I am uncomfortable around big-ass spiders, but I do not have arachnophobia. Does that make sense? So, two dudes kissing is not what I want to see.
Exactly.
I don't want to see it, but I'm not afraid of gay people.
I'm
Now
not
that I've
afraid
said
of gay
that,
people either.
let's go ahead and
We need
keep the conversation
You know what? We
going
probably should have
forward.
talked about that.
Yeah.
But anyway.
We are gonna have a hoe, cause y'all keep bullying my friend. So we gonna have a goddamn conversation. I almost curse hard. Like the whole real hard curse almost came. Cause I get so agitated when I see folks being bullied. But when I see family being bullied, it just makes me want to erupt with anger. So we gotta talk about that. We gotta talk about that.
What
But
JP, how did JP feel about
I mean, you already know. I think we out of it. It's how the women feel.
yeah, we out of it.
I ain't gonna.
I ain't gonna say, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind if my old lady had to kiss another lady.
I told you it's a double standard.
It is.
And I say that not just because y'all feel that way, but I feel that way too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to see my man, my boyfriend, husband, or whatever, even if it is a paid gig with another man.
That kind of.
But is it a double standard or just a preference thing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if you don't like something, it's not necessarily a double standard. That's how you feel about it.
You know what? This brings up another conversation that keeps it in line. Remember before when you were saying that women say, well, y'all do it, so we gonna do it.
Yeah.
That is the same thing if men would say, y'all do it, it's okay, so we gonna do it. Now it sound crazy, don't it? Now it sound real crazy, don't
Well,
it?
you know, I don't believe in that. If you do it, we can do it. I don't believe in that. And a lot of women do say that, but I don't believe in that. But this right here, hell no. No. Well,
Lori.
not for two men. I just can't.
Church finger. Lori Strickland on
Who
Facebook
said church
says,
finger?
it's the penetration that makes me uncomfortable. Shout out for using the word penetration. That's one of the words that sound dirty, but it's regular.
Yeah.
Like nipple.
I mean, I think that okay, so let me put it like this. When it comes to actors, right, and you doing the same sex scene, I totally understand, like, okay, so I have an actor friend that he had a role where he had to, be gay. And his girlfriend didn't mind because she, supports him, everything. But he even told me, he was like, I feel like I'm grateful for the opportunity, but I do feel like there's enough gay people out here that could take those roles. Like,
Yes, it's like casting a Mexican person to play a Native American. Like, bro, just go find a Native American, dog. Like,
Well, first of all, let me interrupt because I am an actress.
Yes.
But no, it's not just like that when it comes to gay men, because sometimes when you cast them for that, you might need somebody very flamboyant. And a real gay person is flamboyant, but when you're not gay, it's sometimes they go overboard with it, and it's good for the screen.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? And the reason why I know that is because in plays, and it's live, when you're doing plays and Broadway stuff, they need it to project. They need it to come across.
Yeah. So you need to be like extra gay for the play.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay, for example, Gary, that's how I first met Gary. Before I even started with Ricky Smiley, we was in plays together.
Okay.
He played the gay role, but he didn't end up doing it during the tour. We had to get another guy because you already know Gary is very flamboyant.
Yes.
But it didn't come across.
Oh, he's like, he wasn't extra.
Exactly.
Like, he couldn't sell it.
They needed that extra. Boom.
But you mean to tell me you can't find somebody that's extra?
You
out of all,
can.
right? That's all I'm saying. I think that's a. You know what I'm saying?
I know, sis. This ain't playing.
Sis don't play.
Nah.
But Gary is a label. Is a label H, and so yes. Gary is, if it ain't Purple Label, he ain't wearing it. That don't come across like that.
Gotcha.
You got, in other words, you got your young Dro dressing like this, and then you got your other one with the fishnet. You got, Miss Lawrence. You got Miss Lawrence. So you know what I'm talking about?
I
Miss
got
Lawrence
like the categories.
Right, with the high heels and everything. That's going to come across better than a person with Purple Label like Gary dress. You feel what I'm saying?
I got to really try to stop. I keep trying to stop, I keep trying to censor myself because I know some of those terms I use ain't the right term. So I was like his queer is different, but I don't know if that's the right term.
And so please forgive us if we are using the wrong term. That's just like with little people.
I just don't. Yeah, exactly. Like watching the premiere, that lady called, what did she call her? A dwarf or midget?
I
don't remember what she's a midget.
They were ready to fight.
Yeah, and that's offensive. And maybe she didn't know. Maybe she was trying to be funny. But I'm just saying.
That's the whole purpose of bringing the show out to inform people. So we do, when we don't know, that's the ignorance of us, when you don't know the correct term.
Yeah. So
you used to using that term for so long.
Right. So let's get back to the question today real quick. I want to inform you guys that just tuned in, piped in on.
What you did? You just what in? You piped in. Look what we talking about.
It goes quite in line with the question of the day. My bad, bro. All right, so if you just tuned in to Reec Radio Show Live with Reec, my beautiful co-host, Miss Juicy, baby. I can't do what you today, bro. JP and Bevie Stitch, we're talking about the question. The question is, would you be okay with your partner doing a same sex scene or a gay scene in a movie and they aren't gay? So I wanted to ask you guys that, especially the ladies, because I know a lot of fellas be like, okay.
Well, I'm real quick. I'm glad you brought that point up, though. That I do think that it should be appropriate, like who they cast for these roles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That'll definitely ease a lot of this. What's going on out here?
Yeah, just say you gay, bro, and then be gay on film too, and then then
it ain't no problem.
So remember the movie Tropic Thunder? When what's the name had painted himself black to get the black role, and it's like, bro, I know it was a comedy and it was funny as hell, so I'm not taking nothing away from that. All right, but I will say that in real life, come on, bro, that's the same thing. Like, don't do that. Just cast somebody, huh?
Yeah. Well, honestly, and then if you cast someone that is gay, and then the followers, come and they show love, especially when they know that you are really gay in real life, it makes you feel a little bit more connected. So me being in the gay community, I honestly feel like even I can talk to my gay friend right now and be like, hey, would you be okay with your boyfriend doing a scene with the female? And he'll probably be like, hell no, like that's gross, because they don't, so it's the opposite way. So. So me, when it comes down to me and me having my girl do a scene with another girl, of course I'm gonna be jealous because I know what it is. I know that the feelings can be caught. But if it's my girl with a guy, I probably would be like, all right, cool, it is what it is. Like, it wouldn't affect me as much as knowing that it's another girl. Even though I do like the both genders, I still feel like I would be more upset with my female rather than a male.
I just can't see a male on male. The female is different. I just can't see them for me. And
Miss Juicy, I don't know why it's like that, because so many people are so accepting of seeing females together, but when it comes to a man and a man, it's a little bit different. And even me being gay, it does feel like a little bit different for me. So it's normal to me. It's like that's a part that we need to normalize.
You ain't all the way gay, bro. You be faking.
I don't be faking
like
nothing.
1 minute you want tacos, 1 minute you want burritos. On the fence. I'm just messing with you, baby. You know we love you, baby. All right, listen.
I love you too.
We got a caller on the line right now. Caller, what's your name, baby?
My name is Ann.
Ann, where you calling from?
DC.
DC. Shout out to DC. Look at a round of applause for everybody in DC checking in. Now, Ann, the question of the day is, would you be okay with your partner doing the same sex scene? And what do you have to say about this?
No.
No, you emphatically. No, I understand. You want to elaborate a little bit?
No.
I just believe if they are say they're a very popular star.
Yeah.
When when a beautiful black actress did a same-sex scene with a white actress. And it's this weird show. I don't want to call her name.
Okay.
But I respect for her weekend.
Oh,
and
I understand.
Statistically, I'm one of, let's say, probably 1.5 million. Maybe more. Think like that. And it weakened for those of us that statistically that feels this way.
I got it.
And so same-sex scenes, you know, fiction is so close to nonfiction. You know, if they're just acting and it just looks real juicy and spit everywhere, you know, it's too close to...
It's too close to the real thing.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, I appreciate you, Miss Lady. Appreciate you watching too. You caught us on Facebook or YouTube?
Facebook.
Okay, appreciate you tuning in, man. Appreciate you.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, love you. All right, man, there it is right there. That's a caller from DC talking about it was just a little too juicy and moist. Shout out to her having an opinion. I love to hear from you guys. Feel free to call us in as we talk about this. We're going around the table.
enough for this conversation.
Definitely not. Come on, bro. Who are you talking to right now? You know I ain't.
Oh my.
But we were talking about people's indiscretions.
I was about to say something.
Muchachos, yeah.
Macaroni.
I was about to say something.
What were you gonna say, JP?
It was just on another note.
Shout out that boy Twan checking in. What's up, Twan? It's a good topic.
It's a great topic, but I think too though it's in a lot of other films and shows too that I feel that there's also a forced agenda. I got to speak on that because I know that, you know, I've taken my kids to go watch kid movies like Power Rangers, stuff like that.
Yes.
And then it's like we got a gay Pink Ranger.
Yes.
Right.
Like what are we doing?
What do we do with that?
And and
It's
I feel like
it feels forced. It feels so forced in a lot of these movies. Like I was watching Daddy's Home 2, right?
Yes.
So at the end of the movie, they had a little scene where all the little girls lined up to kiss a little boy, and then you see the other little boy just peek out, and he was like, I'm in line too, but I'm like, the kid is like 8 years old, bro.
That's the thing that's tricky that I don't necessarily care for.
Right.
And again, I'm not against or homophobic or anything. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Love is love. Like
Exactly.
I feel like everybody's beautiful, whatever your walk is,
Thank
but it's we don't have to force the agenda though. You
At
know
all,
what I'm saying?
man.
And like that part was kind of crazy. Like I'm in the movie theater with my kids, and then I could see their faces, and they were like
confused. It's like, where did that come from? I feel like it's just like out of nowhere.
And we watch movies or certain things, and it's like they'll sneak that in there, and it's like what we doing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm okay with inclusion, but then a forced depiction of something,
Exactly.
it just makes me
But
uncomfortable.
how did we get there? We're watching the Power Rangers.
Right,
What does that even have to do with anything? Right, that's
like
it.
we don't have to force an agenda inside of
It
certain.
seems like they're starting to force it. I don't know if the reason why, and it's just a question to go back to what you said, I don't know if the reason why they're trying to force it is to make the public accept it more.
Right. To normalize it.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that, I'm not saying it's right, but I'm saying maybe that's the reason why we've been seeing a lot more of it lately.
But I feel like if people are just, you know what I'm saying, transparent with it, and you can be open and genuine about something without
Exactly.
forcing. That's just like, you know what I'm saying, spirituality.
Right.
That's
Yes,
another
like,
prime example. Like,
you don't have to
you don't have to force like, oh, you don't believe in this, and you got like, nah, like let people, you know what I'm saying, fall where they want to fall
I feel
without
like
the
they've
agenda.
been forcing it a lot lately. I mean, I know y'all been noticing the Old Navy commercial. Now you're seeing a lot more of it. Now they got RuPaul.
Oh yeah, doing the Old Navy commercial.
Yes, but even though you notice she's on
Yeah,
only
see, that
on-
confuses me
yeah.
too.
Well, on that very beginning part of it. It's not saying that they don't deserve it, but I feel like they're trying to make us accept it.
Don't nobody out know that's gay shop at Old Navy.
Well, they are definitely normalizing it. You're going to see more of it. Like even right now with the casting that I've been working on with Carter's, they've asked for same-sex couples. That's what they're shooting for. So you're going to see that. Yeah, like
Baby commercials, the baby store.
For Carter, yeah. So you're gonna see that. That's about to come out. That's something that we've been casting for. So you are definitely seeing a lot of the same-sex couples coming out with kids, because we're showing that they are out here and we do need to respect them. I understand it feels forced, but how else does the people with TV, the people that have these platforms, how else are they making sure that you guys are accepting it and showing your kids? Because it's going to start from like them knowing what it is, because they're going to go to school and there's kids already going to school being themselves, like showing like,
I was going to say that's different, because I was going to say that because y'all not finna little boosie us.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about. So what I will say this, we all had that one cousin that was skipping rope when everybody was playing football. Right. Was I the only family that had that?
No.
Okay, so we're not saying that kids aren't, I'm not saying that people aren't born that way. And sometimes there is scientifically proven there is a chemical redistribution of imbalance that may make somebody feel a certain way, that's how they're born. That's just how it is. But what I'm not finna sit here and say is we need to force a certain agenda inside of like cartoons and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I can understand how that is a little bit too much.
I get inclusion on commercials though, because it is same-sex people that buy clothes.
I mean,
same
everything
sex.
is we're the same. So how do you guys feel about Dwayne Wade and how he is handling his situation with his daughter?
I just think that
because that is really out there. They're using their platform loud. Yeah, you know what I mean? So what about that?
To me, this is personal opinion, and we probably gonna lose some followers, but at that age, I'm not finna let you dive all the way into it at that age. Like, you at least have to go through some stuff to understand what you like. That's like if my 13-year-old daughter wants to get married because she knows she's in love. Let's take that. Let's take that for example. She knows for a fact that she's a person that wants to be married and in love. So she wants to get married. Do I allow her and push her to follow her love in that way? Or is that me being a parent and looking at it and saying, you don't understand all of that yet?
I think you being a parent saying you don't understand all of that, because at 13, I don't feel, and this is just my opinion, I don't feel like you've lived
enough to figure that out.
Thank you.
Here's another thing statistically, and I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, good.
And I know this is a heavy topic. Maybe we had to dive into this again another day, but there are also statistics that show that, at times when kids are making those decisions early, and they make the wrong decision, and you can't come back from that. These suicide rates, depression, and everything else is high too. So
that's correct.
There's both sides to this thing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So
what if their son, daughter, how they identify them with them now, right? What if they decide, hey, I don't want to do that, right? But now they got all this pressure from the outside, from that community, saying, oh, you're so brave, we're so proud of you. Now they push you all the way up. Then you like, damn, I don't think I want to do this no more. Now you almost forced into a life, and it's like, just let you be a kid, man. Just let you enjoy certain things. Like 13, 14, you really shouldn't even be dating. For real, you know what I'm saying? Learn yourself, love yourself, figure it all out. You get out here a little bit senior, junior high school, which may sound ridiculous and unrealistic in these times, where sex is everywhere. But at the same time, it's like, man, just relax on everything to me.
13 and 12, that's puppy love, baby.
Yeah, bro. Like, you can't tell me that this. Now let's say you go through a whole sex operation on a kid that's 13, they ain't even developed yet, and turn them into a girl because that's his preference or wants to be, and then they change their mind. Like, you stuck.
Well, actually, when I first came out, it was very difficult for me because I wanted to explain that I was bisexual, but because of the fact that I had a girlfriend, and in order for me to feel like I was accepted by my closest people, I felt like I had to be like, okay, I'm just lesbian. I don't even like guys, because otherwise my relationship wasn't being valid.
So you feel like it was too much pressure for you to even be yourself?
Mm-hmm. And even now, at being 31 years old, now I can freely be like, whatever, I love who I love, let me be. But it took a lot, and it took me literally getting to know myself. So I feel like, yeah, when you're a little bit young, you're still figuring it out.
That's exact, and I'm glad you said that. And then on the flip side, it's not just about your preference. I think that a lot of times we're forcing a lot of things on people. You know what I'm saying? And
like, you have to pick.
Right, but I'm not talking about just relationally. You know what I'm saying? I feel like even in our community, it's like we force athlete, we force rapper, and we don't force teacher. We don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't
lawyer,
make
doctor. We don't force
like all
profession.
of that stuff. So that's I needed to say that, because I don't want it to be like people who are listening, like, oh, they just coming for that side and all of that.
Exactly.
When it's a lot of things that go on in the communities, on TV, on social media, that are a lot of different agendas being pushed, and we are blind to it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we got to educate ourselves, and we got to continue to do the work. But it's not just that. I just needed to follow up by saying that there's a lot of other things being pushed. That way it goes with our argument on how we feel about this topic.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Right now, you tuned into the Reec Radio Show Live. Your boy Reec right here with my beautiful co-host,
Miss Juicy Baby.
Man, when that lady said, it's so juicy. I wish we was recording that. My boy JP right here. We got Bevie Stitch. We have our question of the day. And it started out as, would you be okay with your partner being in the same sex scene in a movie? So let's say you married and then your husband got to do a gay scene in a movie. Would you be okay with that? Basically, we asking that because, like Twan said, he checked in and he said it's a double standard and it's both preference and double standard, right? But at the same time, this conversation has elevated into something else. We're talking about all the things that we seem to have forced on our regular daily television watching and whatnot. So, you know what I'm saying? We were talking about that right there. If you just tuned in, appreciate you. I know we probably lost a couple people because people are so sensitive they can't have a conversation without somebody else's opinion.
You good, brother?
I'm good.
I don't think it's a problem. And I think too, real quick, baby, to your point, like, I feel like we'll respect what's real. So nothing has to necessarily be forced, because here's the other part of it. There are some guys that act hard and they ain't that.
Sure ain't.
Facts.
All right? There are some guys who act like they got money and they don't.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? There are some women who seem like they got it together and they don't. And I can give you a list of things, and I think that people just have to be true to themselves, and then you can respect that. You know what I'm saying? Because also in the community, I feel like a lot of times they're so whatever, you know what I mean, all of that it's like it's in your face, and you be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So when you say damn, then they like, well, what you got a problem? Like, it's like, it's not that, bro, but it ain't got to be that either. What you doing? You feel what I'm saying?
Like, I hate when one side wants you to have an understanding for them and they have zero tolerance for your opinion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't want to see y'all dudes kissing. Oh, you a homophobe. Like, bro, I just don't want to see y'all kissing. Like, that's not me being scared.
Because there's some gay people that'll look at us kiss a woman and be like, ugh.
Bro, I don't want to see I don't want to see two unattractive people kissing. If they straight or whatever. Go. All right, we'll be right back, y'all. We're gonna take a quick break.
We need a break.
We're gonna take a quick break, y'all. We'll be right back on Reec Radio. Do not move.
That was good. Very good.
That was great.
Out right here on Reec Radio. You know who you with. in with Reec.
Right here on Reec Radio. You know who you with. Out right here on Reec Radio. You know who you with. us out right here on Reec Radio. You know who you with.
Live on Reec Radio, baby. The Reec Radio Show is back at you in full effect, man. Shout out my boy JP. He got some breaking news. We're going to let him do it.
What in the world is it?
Reec Radio breaking news story.
Oh, you don't want to do your story. No problem. We're going to do mine then.
You don't want to do it.
Shout out to everybody that chimed in on Facebook and YouTube for our question of the day. Our question of the day was, would you be okay with with your partner doing the same sex scene? JP has some breaking news about a celebrity that we all know, but we're not going to talk about that yet. Maybe he'll tell you on his own social media platform. Today we're going to talk about a bear having a wingman. All right, so this hunter was attacked by a big bear, and this is just sweet, sweet irony. An unarmed bear attacked by a hunter. This is how they do black folks. So I just want to read this thing and then see. So this man was out hunting bears, and he got attacked by one Thursday. He shouted at an 80-pound bear so it wouldn't come any closer, and then he heard something behind him. He said he wasn't alarmed, thinking it was nothing but a second black bear weighing about 150 pounds ran past him, knocking him to the ground and thrashing him at the legs. Yeah, he was treated at a hospital for 2 4-inch gashes in his right leg and bites in him. He will not be hunting anything anytime soon. That's what I like.
It's the yeah for me.
You like that sweet justice?
Man.
Yeah. That's what I like, man. Listen, if you big and bad, you out there hunting game, why don't you hunt a bear with a knife? Give him a fair shot. You 4,000 feet away from someone with a shotgun and a scope. That's cowardly to me. You gonna hunt for real. Get you 2 toothpicks and a screwdriver and hunt a shark in the ocean.
I dare you to do it.
I'm not hunting. I fish though. I enjoy salmon. Oh man, we have another breaking news story. You won't hear about it though.
Okay.
Boy, JP ain't gonna tell you what he got. His news he has. All right, man. We will hear from JP about something though, but it's time for that 2-minute drill, baby.
2-minute drill. Josh on Reec Radio.
JP, the wonderful world of sports. You got to play it. What you got, man?
I'm gonna have to go take Bevie to get some Chipotle or something later. Where do I start? Let's see. Mr. Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor got his ass whooped.
The memes were going crazy on Instagram this weekend.
Good. We need reparations for Nate Robinson.
I think that you stupid, bro. I think that the best one that had me weak was the one with Bernie.
Man.
And
hospital bed. That's up on our Reec Radio site, man. Check it out right now. Oh my God.
And he took a big L, man. But in other news, man, we got the Chiefs and the Bucks.
Yes.
Yes, Lord.
For the Super Bowl.
Hey, the first time in NFL history, baby, the host team is playing at the Super Bowl. And whoever to do it, the GOAT, Tom.
Hey, listen, I know I said the Packers.
You did.
But all praise, man. That man right there is something special, man. And I think, too, you know, for his story, for them to just get back, you know what I'm saying? And especially all the stuff that happened between him and Belichick, you know, all the, you know, the naysaying and all of that, man. But this is a true example of somebody defying the odds for all y'all folks, man. This is the prime reason why you should stay in your lane.
I love this, man.
Because somebody is playing at a high level, way past his prime, still getting it done,
Right.
going on his 30th year in the NFL.
He said 30.
Like, and he might play, I don't know, listen, he is 43.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And still doing what he's doing. Like,
That man been
come
in
on,
the NFL
man.
since 1967. That's crazy, man.
Right, it just goes to show, like, you don't have to be the fastest, the most athletic, but it just IQ will get you so much farther in life,
Man,
for all
listen,
y'all folks.
Smarter, not harder. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh,
So
God.
did anybody expect that Bucks will be in it?
I mean, you
Yeah.
you know, because it's Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying?
And the team they put around him was
yeah,
ridiculous.
yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
because he couldn't do it by himself.
Yeah.
But the team they put around
No,
him.
but I don't think people saw.
It's an amount of confidence
Yeah.
too, and I know you can attest to this. You walk into that huddle and you got somebody that has been getting it done. It gives you another sense of confidence.
Facts.
Like when you walk in that huddle and Bean and Kobe and
It's different.
you feel different.
It's different.
You know you feel like when I walk into the huddle on celebrity games and JP in the huddle, I'm like, oh, bro, it's no
different.
brainer. It's different.
Come on, man.
It's different.
Shout out to Tom Brady and Tampa Bay, man. I know the city's happy, man, but hey, in the words of Kobe Bean, job not finished.
Yes,
That's right.
Gotta
So,
get
you
it
know,
done.
it's going to be a great game. It's going to be real exciting because the Chiefs are going to be good for the next 20 years.
Exactly.
So it's going to be exciting, man. We'll see what's happening, man. In basketball news,
Wait 1 second. There was some more football news.
what's that?
The Dallas Cowboys are still not in the playoffs. Joking.
Okay, where's your team? Where is your team?
We had a number 11 in the
That's what I
draft.
thought. And other news, I'm listening.
Shout out to boy Twice. He said, man, Chiefs, go Chiefs. I'm really rooting for Patrick Mahomes, man. It's almost seems like the changing of the guard. Quick stat: out of the last 20 professional championships throughout the years, last 20 years, LeBron James and Tom Brady have been in 15 of them. That's crazy. You gotta respect it.
Got to. That, and appreciate you bringing that stat up. In hooping news, we got some of the scores. We had the Trailblazers getting a win over the Knicks. Our Hawks took a L to the Bucks. But in other news, you know what I'm saying? DeAndre Hunter has been in his bag.
Yes, he
getting busy.
has.
So he's looking good, man. And the Hawks got a lot of a good young talent, man. The Cavs took a kicking, shellacking,
Thrashing.
whatever you want to call it, to the Celtics. Shout out to Atlanta, man, because Jaylen Brown in 19 minutes had 33 points.
Crazy.
Wow.
So he was getting buckets. In Mr. Westbrook's return, they took a L to the Spurs. And lastly, which is interesting, right? Lastly, which is interesting is I heard that I saw something where the Miami Heat are gonna have COVID seeking dogs or something like that.
Man, get the hell out, man.
On everything, bro.
All right, that's enough for the sports brief.
Oh God, man. Hold on.
So they gonna have COVID seeking dog. What's a dog when they come up and sniff and you got COVID? They cough. Like what is that?
That's what
COVID.
I know they can sense like depression and something. They got those therapy dogs and stuff like that. But I ain't know they can sense COVID.
Man, look.
I need one that sense toxicity in women.
Well, you stupid, dog. Look,
Okay.
heat to use COVID sniffing dogs to screen fans.
That's crazy. So as they walk in,
Top joint.
I believe it.
Right.
We're gonna have that posted on Reec Radio on Instagram very shortly.
So I don't know how that's gonna work. You can smell the COVID, man.
Right.
I hope, you know.
They be like,
I guess we all should start getting dogs. We need to get pets, man.
some.
They can smell the bush coming. You know what I'm saying?
For
They
real,
can smell
though.
the COVID. You know.
I wonder can they smell chlamydia?
That's my 2-minute sports drill. Appreciate y'all.
That's a valid question. That ain't it.
From what I thought I heard to what you said,
Right.
cause he was like, we all need to get a dog. He said it would be nice to have a dog to see if they can.
Oh, you know, you can't tie those together.
But then,
Totally
no.
unrelated.
But then he said the dog smelled the bush.
Yeah.
And then you said chlamydia.
No, not the bush.
He said the bull.
I didn't want to curse. So
He
I
said the
bush.
bull.
Yeah, I was like the bush.
You heard bush because you nasty. But yeah, that happened live on the radio.
Right.
Oh, quick story I have about the NFL, man. Deion Sanders coached at Jackson State University. He got his car broken into. They stole the
seen
boom
that.
box, right?
Yeah.
He got the boom box back. So shout out to Dion. He put it out on his Instagram like, man, y'all can have the rest of it.
Nah, he didn't. He was in them streets. You know
Dion.
Right.
In the streets, and they got his boombox back. So shout out to Dion bringing out that real gangster, man. Prime time. Dion, this man had a jerry curl and a little gold necklace. You know Dion about that life.
Baby.
Dion went out and got his boombox back, man. I ain't mad at that at all.
And probably was talking noise the whole time he was getting it back.
You know it, bro. You know it. Denise Cummins, shout out for you for I don't know what that emoji means, but thank you for listening. All right, listen, man, we're gonna put you on one other thing. What to watch?
Whether you wanna Netflix and chill, laugh your ass off at the newest comedy, or check out the next action thriller.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
We got you covered, cause right now it's time for What to Watch on Reec Radio.
I know we watched this weekend, Little Women of Atlanta, baby. I have never seen so many little punches thrown in my life. Y'all are a violent people. And y'all on that show. That when I say you people, I mean you guys on that show.
I didn't throw no punching.
Just done left out on the special, reunion special, done walked off. Just like she be doing it here, well, she be like, you know what, that's enough. And that little hand go
That's
up,
enough.
and she be like, that's enough.
When I say that's enough, that's what I mean.
I thoroughly enjoyed watching that, though. I did not know a bear could do a handstand. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Yes, you did.
I didn't know that.
A beer is fire.
Yeah.
That
That's a name.
That was fire from King of Diamonds. And
that jumped off.
no, that's a little bit. She's here.
Clip. Oh, okay.
That's a little bit. That's here.
No disrespect. I don't want no smoke. I'm just asking. I remember that clip. It was one that jumped off and missed.
Yeah, that was a little bit. Now, a beer is fire from King of Diamonds.
I know that. That's crazy.
So of course, yeah, she can do all that.
I did not know that. Mm-hmm. I don't like you gotta lean in, Lou. They can't see you on camera. They want. There you go. Yeah. All right. So they wow.
Yeah. Wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I ain't even gonna touch it.
So make sure y'all tune in Friday. Little Women Atlanta season 6 will be on. I was just about to say on your airwave. Be on your TV screen, lifetime. Little Women Atlanta. So
I love it, man. Shout out to Ann Taylor checking in on Facebook Live too. Appreciate you, baby, as well as everybody else that's going crazy right now with us. Boy, Jordan checking in. What's up, Jordan? All right, so one thing I want you guys to watch is Reec Radio Live on Roku TV. Download it now on Stream 365. Stream Live 365. Shout out to Voltron Productions. Make sure we up there live in full effect. Bevie, what you got?
wow.
She's still flustered about the conversation earlier.
Oh man, what to watch? You guys, seriously, I was gonna say watch Reec Radio. I watched it this weekend and I loved it. We are so funny. Oh my god, it was so great. My favorite one was when I was wearing the white sweater.
Yeah,
I looked so cute that day.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Bevie and her white sweater. But she, see, there you go. There you go. She leaving. Juicy, you out of frame, but we can still see your coffee table.
Miss Juicy, come on, Juicy, come on, Juicy.
What else we watching? That boy Josh, JP, happy birthday, player! we gotta give him. Y'all feel free to hit him up at Josh21 Powell. Tell him happy birthday. Make sure that y'all get his man his flowers while he's around to accept them. I mean, like on Instagram. He getting ghosts.
Aside from checking us out on Roku, I started watching The Handmaid's Tale.
Ooh.
Really?
Okay.
What is that? Netflix?
Hulu.
Okay, I gotta check that.
That's bruh.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's heavy biblical stuff. But it's like a whole flip, like modern day, but then they, like the women, I don't want to mess it up, bro. Go watch that thing. It's crazy.
You got me wanting to see it.
It's a whole bunch of stuff, bro. And then they got the ladies, like, so it's like prestigious people And then, like, if they're married or whatever their situation is, like, if they can't have children, they've literally, like, rounded up all of these women, right? So if you're not married or you had a child out of wedlock, no, they gathered all of them up. So now they're basically like slaves.
Ah, damn.
So the only, you know what I'm saying, the only thing they could do is just bear children for those families and stuff like, man, it's crazy, dog.
They're like sex slaves.
Not really.
Procreation slaves.
That's it. But it's crazy because they use, like, they reference, you know,
the Bible.
All of that, bro. Like,
they did that with slavery, though. They used the Bible to make slavery. Okay.
When you watch, you gonna see, bro.
Crazy.
How they be talking to each other.
Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna check that out now. I'm excited to see that.
That thing fire, bro. I'm on episode 5, man. It's crazy.
My boy out here binging.
You know, I gotta stay. I study, bro.
Yeah.
I'm out here watching what folk got going on, bro. So don't sleep, so I can come in here, man, to the best show in the nation, in the world.
I feel you.
And we can talk our stuff, man. We ain't worried about no numbers, no nothing, man. Watch how God work. You dig?
Oh, the numbers dropping.
That's good.
We good, though. We at 2,000.
I know that, but I'm just saying, regardless, bro, we can get to 1 million. It ain't gonna matter.
It ain't. We gonna be the same folks. Same us.
DJ Khaled, bro. We the what?
The best.
Man, that's all I'm gonna say, man. We ain't worried about no numbers, no nothing, man. Watch how God work. Watch. Just watch.
All right, man. That'll bring us to our closing, baby. Appreciate y'all for tuning in with us today. About to go check out my boy Frederico, FDL Train. Appreciate you, man. We about to get this thing popping. I'm finna get this. I told you, all 2021 nipples out, baby. Get this shirt off. Huh?
Make sure I'm not here that day.
It's gonna be all summer. You gotta take the whole summer off. I'm finna get ready.
Take it off then.
I'm finna get ready. You know what I'm talking about? All right, man. This brings us to our Reese's Peace of Mind. It usually seems impossible until you do it. That means the things that you have on your foresight that you want to do that seem crazy, seem like you won't be able to accomplish those goals until you do it. I know you've all had that type of little inkling of something you want to do, and then as you stop yourself. But listen, go ahead and start it. You do it, and impossible is it no more. And that is our Reese's Peace of Mind. Make sure you follow the whole squad on Instagram and all social media platforms, including my beautiful co-host,
Miss Juicy RSMS Instagram, Miss Juicy J on Twitter, and the real Miss Juicy Baby on Facebook.
Now, you heard that cold switch. But she put on that high.
A lot of saliva going on.
It's wet.
It's juicy, yeah, wet.
Go ahead, bro.
Josh21 Powell on Instagram, JP21 Reasons on Twitter. Appreciate y'all, man.
Shout out JP21 Reasons for following back too. Go ahead, Bevie.
Yes, you guys can check me out at Bevie Stitch on Instagram and Facebook. Yeah.
Which means toast. Nails on
Toenail.
Or nail. All right, y'all. We up out of here before we go. Somebody gotta holler at you, baby.
Hey, Atlanta. I'm Milana. And I'm Ariana. This is Kylan. It's Kalia. And you're listening to Daddy Reece. Who you with?
Stay blessed, y'all. We are gone.